10 a.m. tomorrow. Santa's coming.
Santa! Oh my God! Oh my God!
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Your Casting TV. Today, we have an epic one for you. I say that every video, but this video is far different from any of the ones we've ever posted before. I am happy to announce that as a channel and as a company, we have finally earned our first sponsorship deal. So, if you can't tell, we got a lot of inventory to unpack, which will be adding a huge piece to our arsenal this year on how we can shoot film, on the fun that we can have, the adventures we can go on, the waters we can explore, and then best of all, it's gonna allow us to catch some fish that personally, we have never been able to chase before, which, you know, as a fisherman at heart, that's the most exciting thing to me. So you guys will be coming along with us. We have no idea how this is gonna go. We've never done this before. And so, yeah, just showed up at our doorstep and we gotta figure it out. Probably do a little time lapse. And then, like I said, we'll do an overview. Stay tuned. A little too heavy to act like a samurai when you know nothing about being a samurai. Still make you feel like a samurai. That's what I was trying to tell you about the radar. Huh? So, as you can tell, the day has progressed and we've only opened one box. But when the excitement wears off and you start actually thinking about the functionality of where you're gonna set this thing up without a trailer and where it's gonna sit overnight, it doesn't stop you from setting it up. It just makes you go through some BS to do it. We're gonna set it up in the driveway, decided not to do that. We're gonna set it up in the front yard, decided not to do that. Then we're gonna set it up in the backyard with the tarp. The tarp that we had is a piece of crap. So then we had to go get a tarp. Now we're setting it up on the back porch. So yeah, just a little update. Little update for you guys. Oh yeah, it might not fit on the back porch. So yeah, like I said, y'all were coming along for the live action. We have no idea how this is gonna work. Figuring it out on the fly. So as the night progressed, we obviously had dinner, and it got dark, so we asked Charlie and Davis to come over, which may or may not have been the best idea. About there. Yep, it's good. I'm gonna get in it like that. That slides right now because we got. What? Hey, 5? Shut up. So, we're done putting it together, but you're not getting the full view, truly, until we got a trailer, and she's water ready, baby. Woo! All right, the moment is finally here. The final reveal of the Water Ready 2024 3-man guide, Flycraft, baby. And if you purchase one of these and you ask them, they might even send you a shirt and a hat like they did me. Got me a new trailer. This thing's a sweet 14-foot trailer. It has a towing capacity of 3,500 pounds, way more than my raft, which I liked. I would recommend you doing that as well, because you can obviously use this trailer for a number of different things and not just your raft. Anyways, let's get into some of my favorite features. My first favorite feature is going to be the rod holders. So if you guys have watched any of my bass videos before, you know that I love to have a lot of rods on the deck of the boat. I don't like retying, so I like to just pick up the next option and start casting. So for fly rods and a fly vessel, you know, drift boats have these things, rafts have these things, but it's just very unique to be able to have the ability to have 5 or 6 fly rods on the boat on a day on the water. It gives you an ability to streamer fish, dry fly fish, indicator fish, Euro nymph, do all the different things that you would like to do out on the water. So I think that's a must, especially for anyone who's like me. Another feature that I really enjoyed about this boat, and you guys have to come to the back. Again, if you're anything like me, you want to have your food, you want to have your snacks, you want to have your tackle, and you don't want it to take away from any of your fishing space. This back rack right here. I got a 45 quart Yeti cooler. It takes up about 2/3 of the space probably, but you still have really good space on either side of it to add things to it. I think I'm going to get a mesh net to go over top of this to cover my cooler, and then I can stack things on top of my cooler, and that mesh net will keep it there. And the next thing is, you got an anchor lock system. And what's funny is we actually attached the anchor lock system to the rafts right here. That's not good. We got to change that. But this dual anchor lock system makes your 25-pound anchor only 12 pounds. When you're on the water, you've been rowing, it's a big deal. Internally ran anchor lock system all the way down the side. So you're dropping and pulling the anchor from the rower seat, which I'll show you when we get up here. And here's where that internally ran anchor system is operated by the person who's sitting in the rowing seat. It pops out, and so, you know, if there was an anchor on there, this line would start to feed through there and run out. Once you want to pull the anchor up, you pull line through here, and then you snap it down into these anchor locks. which when you try and pull back through, you can't. So it's a dummy-proof anchor lock system for people who are really, really weak. So I'm excited for that because I classify in that dumb, weak category. So when you're sitting in the rower seat all day, the most important part of your day really comes down to what I'm calling these things your samurai swords. These are Streamlight cataract oars. They're just so light that I act like you can, you know, as you guys saw. Do we need to replay it? I guess we'll replay it. Yeah, they're super light. Huge key to having a fun day on the water for everybody, even the person rowing. As someone who's going to be guiding others, and I'm never going to be fishing on these days, this was a huge priority for me. Finally, the last two features that we're going to be using all the time with this raft that are technically add-ons that you don't need, but I would highly recommend if you were purchasing this raft. It's going to be this guide tray table. For the person who's steering, you know, sometimes we have our maps out, sometimes we have our Onyx maps out. The other reason I love having this is for all my wet streamers. Plop them right there, let them dry out throughout the day so that you don't rust your hooks or mess up your box. And then at the end of the day, they'll be nice and dry. You'll be able to put them in your box and use them again. And lastly, y'all know we're going to be using this. This is a GoPro mount. It literally just attaches right to the side of the frame, and then you put your GoPro on there, and you get any angles that you want throughout the day. You guys may never see this thing ever again because you guys will be sitting on top of it. The guys over at Flycraft, man, they are incredibly easy to work with, super down to earth. I will link Brandon's number and his email right here. You guys, if you guys are interested in this or you guys have any questions whatsoever, I can tell you right now, Brandon or one of the guys at Flycraft will absolutely take the time out of their day to explain the answers to the questions that you have, and also, you know, help you figure out what would be the best scenario for you on your waters that they have to offer. But I can tell you right now that it just all in all seems so comfortable, so legit, that I have no doubts, no worries that this boat is going to be a state-of-the-art boat based on the customer service and, you know, how it all went down, how they shipped it. I mean, you guys saw, I mean, it's just perfect. So I'm super impressed with just Flycraft as a company by itself, which is ultimately why we have the boat in the first place. And hopefully we'll be working with them through all of 2024. Be able to shoot some awesome content with them potentially down the road, and you will see us shooting a ton of content of our own as well on the Flycraft. So thank you guys for coming along. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys learned something about Flycraft or about rafts just in general, and you know, how they come, how they're packaged, how you put them together, that type of deal. Something that I've wondered for a while because I've never owned a raft until right now. So it's going to be a sweet ride. Make sure you guys stay tuned for all the footage we have coming. And again, thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Let us know if you have one of these things and anything cool that we should do with it. Any modifications that you've done to your raft, we're super interested to hear because, you know, the ideas are endless. So, appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time.